Tanzania's youth have crossed a line, not out of madness, but out of exhaustion. From Dar es Salaam to Arusha, the streets tremble, curfews are defied, police stations peddled, and digital silence enforced through yet another nationwide blackout. Today the unrest has a face, angry, fearless, and under 25. Amid the chaos, a single video cuts through the darkness. Solomon Kyagulanyi, eldest son of Uganda's opposition leader Bobi Wine, stares into the lens and declares, "I salute the young people of Tanzania for standing up to this nonsense. This is what happens when governments rig election and forget who truly holds the power."
I salute the young people of Tanzania for standing up to this nonsense. And this is what happens in countries where governments try to rig elections and proclaim whoever they want and just keep on going with their own interests over the interests of the people.
Within minutes, his words sweep across East Africa. In Kampala, his father amplifies the message, quote, "Standing in solidarity with the great people of Tanzania who are defying odds to protest against electoral injustice and impunity," end of quote.
Alfadi namba hii imechomwa. Alfadi namba hii imechomwa na toyo hiyo hapo. Na ile pale napokea moto ST. Hii hapo. Sasa hapa ni kwa Abduli Arusha. Kwenye hoteli yake Arusha, hii ni safari moja.
The Kyagulanyis have turned Tanzania's protest into a continental conversation, a digital bridge between restless youth in Kampala, Nairobi and Dar es Salaam. Then the violence escalates. In Mbeya city, furious Generation Z protesters target symbols of authority. Their anger finds a focal point. Speaker of the National Assembly Dr. Tulia Ackson, later Thursday night, crowds storm her compound, chanting, peddling stones, breaking through gates. Moments later, flames. Videos uploaded before the blackout show the speaker's residence engulfed, smoke billowing into the night sky as police struggle to disperse the mob. Witnesses say protesters also raided homes of other officials accused of aiding election manipulation. Authorities confirmed Dr. Ackson and her family were not at home, but the property suffered extensive damage. Police vow arrests. Government spokespersons condemned the violence, urging the youth to protest peacefully.
Serikali ya nchi zingine ya nje ya Tanzania itusaidie kwa hili. Yaani kama mimi binafsi hiyo uongozi na ukata.
Wito wetu kwa jamii ya kimataifa, UN na bunge la Umoja wa Ulaya na shirika zote za haki za binadamu ifutulie mbali uchaguzi huo na isitambulike.
Serikali ya Kenya na dunia nzima ituingilie kati, kwa sababu hiyo si haki na hatutaki hiyo kura iliyopigwa ni fake. Hatutaki na hatuhitaji kabisa. Au sio? Ndio. Si namna hiyo.
Still, the symbolism is impossible to miss. Tanzania's Generation Z, the country's youngest voters, have just sent their loudest message yet, and it is one written in fire. Across the nation, the crackdown deepens. Internet access remains restricted. Mobile networks flicker on and off. Arusha, Mwanza, and Dodoma witness running battles between demonstrators and police. Hospitals confirm multiple injuries, while rights groups warn of mass detentions. Tanzania hasn't seen unrest of this scale in decades. Not coordinated, not digital, not this defiant. In Nairobi, diplomatic whispers grow louder. Multiple reports, still unverified, suggest talk of a handshake between President Samia Suluhu and opposition leader Tundu Lissu, allegedly being guided by President William Ruto. But there is tension behind the scenes. Insiders claim former President Uhuru Kenyatta rejected a request to mediate, insisting that only an African Union-led process can restore legitimacy. If true, this shows Kenya's cautious balancing act, wanting peace next door, but wary of political entanglement. Because chaos in Tanzania doesn't end at the border, it threatens ports, tourism, and trade routes crucial to Kenya's own stability. Social media, though throttled, remains the battlefield of truth and rumor. Posts claim high-profile musicians, including Diamond Platnumz, have fled to Kenya or Dubai. Others allege President Samia Suluhu has been airlifted from Zanzibar to a secure bunker. Unverified, but widely believed. When official information collapses, rumor becomes the people's news. And in that vacuum, even fear feels like a form of protest.
Kwa heshima Tabata hiyo, kwa heshima. Tabata kwa heshima, Tabata kwa heshima. Kwa heshima zote. Hello. Bado kazi ipo. Usiku.
From Nairobi to Kampala, the conversation has shifted. Young Kenyans are tweeting in Swahili solidarity. Ugandans are drawing parallel to Museveni's rule. What began as Tanzania's internal crisis now echoes as an East African awakening. The idea that authoritarianism anywhere is a threat everywhere. Solomon Kialagunyi's words have become more than solidarity, they are prophecy. The first started with an election. On October 29th, Tanzania went to the polls. President Samia sought re-election under CCM after rivals Tundu Lissu and Luhaga Mpina were blocked or detained. The result? A lopsided 95% victory and a population that simply didn't believe it. What followed has been part protest, part reckoning. From Mbeya's burning skyline to Dar es Salaam's silent streets, one truth flickers through the smoke. Tanzania's youth are no longer asking for permission to be heard. They're demanding it, loudly, relentlessly, and in a language power can no longer ignore. For Maisha TV, I'm William Juma.